Okay, and why we are using Linq, and what is Linq syntax, advantages and disadvantages, link to objects. In that we are going to see standard query operators, deferred and immediate execution in the Linq query, and link to XML, link to entities, and parallel link. At last we have question and answer. Okay. First see what is Linq. Linq, the framework is introduced in 3.5 in almost 2009. Okay, in C# 3.0. Okay, why they introduced Linq in framework? Because previously we all operation like database operation like ordering and sorting, distinct, okay, and joinings and intercept, those operators is only available in the database side. But once they introduce the Linq query, the same concept they can able to replicate by using C# language. Okay, the full form of Linq is language integrated query. Okay, Linq also we can able to implement on different scenario or different collection. If you see the screen here, we have developer Linq. Linq query can able to apply on link to objects, link to dataset, link to XML, link to entities, link to SQL, and also by implementing iQueryable operators. Okay, let's see what is the advantage of Linq query. Okay, Linq is not a different language. It's a similar language like just like C#. We no need to learn any new languages, and is less coding. When coming to the less coding, when the C# 1.0 we started in 2001, okay, we have to write number of lines to apply the condition or to fetch the particular record from the collection in C# 1.0. And coming to C# 2.0, we using delegates and to achieve by using less coding. Means in C# 1.0 we have almost 5 to 6 lines of coding. In C# 2.0 we reduced 2 to 3 lines. Again, when they introduce the Linq query in 3.5, by using only single line, we can able to achieve our requirements. Just like where condition. Apply the where condition in on collection and pass the what record you want or what statement you want and get the result. And readable code. It's very easy to read. Means one more means we can increase the production, and it's very easy to read, and it's very easy to understandable by using Linq query in your application. And standard way of querying on multiple data source. Linq query can apply for multiple providers. Just we discuss, it can apply for XML or object or entities or any other data sources. And compile time safety means if suppose we have any errors in Linq query and compile time itself, we can be able to identify or shaping the data. I think shaping data means according to the business logic at what order or what type or what result we need, we can able to achieve by Linq query. Okay, what is disadvantage? See, first of all we need to understand Linq query doesn't increase the performance. We want to really performance by using ADO.NET query itself, we can able to achieve good performance. But Linq query is increase the production and it should be in the readable format, but it won't give the performance. Okay, but when applying Linq queries, we have to carefully we need to implement, and we need to take care when we have to use the Linq queries. Okay. Let's see the syntax of Linq query. In Linq query, we have two type of syntax is available. One is method syntax, one more is query syntax. Okay. What is query syntax? If you see the diagram here, I have a student collection and I try to retrieve the from the collection age is less than 20. Okay. In that we are using form clause and range variable and student list, And also we are passing the standard query operators, like how we are using database side, same query operators we are using here. See, we have from, where, and select. Okay, by using these operators, we can able to fetch the record from the collection. Okay, this is, I think it looks like almost database query. Okay, and here we're using always using from class to fetch the records from the collection. If you see the one more lambda expression, see here I'm not applying any from class, and I'm not applying where or select query. Just I use the collection, and here I'm using the where, means where here extension method. In the where condition, extension method I'm using, and in that extension method I'm passing the lambda expression. See, when compared to query syntax, method syntax is very easy to apply, we can say. Okay, see, we learned one more term here, lambda expression. See, lambda expression is the shortest form of anonymous methods. Okay, means I think we know, everyone knows what is anonymous methods. Is the lambda expression, most of the in our application we are using lambda expression, but internally it always implement anonymous methods. Okay, query method syntax is more comfortable or compiler understandable. Suppose if you write the Linq query in query syntax, internally it's going to convert method syntax. That's the reason it's always better to use method syntax in the Linq query. Okay. Next, we have link to object. Most of the time, we are going to use link to object in web application or window application or console application. See, Linq query can able to apply on all the frameworks or all the platform. For example, Windows application while developing, you can use Linq, and a web application or WCF or web API or MEC, in all the application we can able to use Linq query. Okay, in that we have link to object. In that link to object we have some standard queries. In that we are discussing filtering. I think you people already know what is filtering. Here in Linq query we have two types of filtering. One is where and of type. I think where is the extension method in the method syntax. What record you want, in that we need to pass the condition. If you see the query here, we have student list, where condition. Inside that I am passing lambda expression or lambda body. I'm getting to list student. Okay. See, here we are using to list. See, Linq query always execute in memory collection. See, in the Linq query we have two type of static class. One is IEnumerable, one more is IQueryable. IEnumerable always utilize the internal memory collection. Okay. IQueryable always use the database side. It will execute on database side and fetch the result to the application. Okay. Next we see one more of type. Suppose we are passing different type of data type in array list, and I want to fetch only particular data type, either string, either integer, any primitive data types. We can use of type. Next we know sorting operators. We have order by descending, then by descending, and reverse. Means order by default, our collection we have ascending order. If you want to apply any sorting order, just apply directly to your query. Okay, and here Linq we can implement only two type of ordering. Okay, but in a SQL side we can implement number of ordering by just passing the columns, but in Linq side we can only perform two orders, either student, either age or student. Only two type of order we can able to achieve here. Next, grouping. Here we have group by and to lookup. Means always we need to group the collection. We have elements in the collection. I want to group by age, or I want to group by class or standard. Okay, based on what column you are providing or what column you need to group, we can pass group by extension method. After that we can use the for each loop, and we can able to retrieve the records. When you're having group by, see, we always using key, and internally always using collection. If you see the code here, By using key we are fetching. After that we want particular record, we are fetching the column names. Okay, we have lookup. Same is just like a group by. That only difference, group by is deferred execution, lookup is immediate execution. That's the only difference between these two. And also we can perform joining in Linq query. How we are performing in the SQL side, we have database. If we go inner join, left join, right join, cross join, like that, same joining operation we can able to perform in the Linq side. Okay, if you see the lambda expression here, we are using join extension method, and what type of collection you want to join. See here I'm using standard list and student list, and here we are using common column name. How we are performing joining in normal SQL database side, same thing here also we have performing. And you want to display, or you want to fetch only the selected columns, then we have to use new operator, and you can use multiple columns here. See here I'm using student name and standard name. Okay, group join is just like our left outer join in our database side. Join is just like inner join. Next we have projection operators. Projection ultimate, how we want to display our result set. We are always using select operator or select many operator. Select operator internally go for one for each loop. Select many operator will go two for each loops. Means I want to display records in character wise. Okay, the main difference is select will go one for each and select many will go two for each. Then we have aggregate operators like aggregate, average, count, long count, max, mean, and sum. The same operator how we are available in the database side to perform some aggregate functions, the same extension methods are available in our Linq side. Okay, means see the motivation of Linq query means the same operation what you perform in the database side you try to implement by using C# language. That is the motivation of Linq queries. And next we have quantifiers, all any contains, it always return true or false. Okay, and we have elements like element at, element or default, first or default, last or default, single or default. Okay, the main difference between element at, element or default, it won't handle the null values. Means if you suppose collection don't have any record, if you use element at, it will throw error for you or runtime error. But element at default, it always handle the null values. Okay, means based on the scenarios, we're going to utilize these elements. Okay. Next we have set operators. In that we can say distinct, accept, intersect, union. Distinct always using for to remove the duplicate records, and accept letter when taking the two collection, it always get the result, the data available in the only one collection. Intersect, the data is available in the both the collection. Union, the data will display in the both the collection, but it remove the duplicate records. And partitioning, okay, here we have skip while, take while. Skip record, from where we need to skip the record from the last element sequence. And skip while, it always apply the condition in the element. Suppose in condition in first element itself is satisfied, it will return all the result set. Take, same, it will take always first element. You have to provide the index, from there it will take the first element. Take while, suppose first element itself not satisfied, it won't return any result set. Next we have concatenation. Here I think we know by using string operator we can do concatenation, but here by using concatenation we can combine the two collections. Okay. Next we have equality operator. If you see the diagram here, we have array1, array2, array3, array4. Just define the string of collection, and just I'm comparing if array1 are equal to 2 or 3 or 4. If it is true means it always return the true value. If it false means it always return the false value. And generation we have default empty, range, and repeat. Default, when you're giving default empty, it always gives the value. Instead of throwing null or displaying null, it gives the default value. Means empty is always applicable and enumerable. Range value, it always different the sequence order. Like suppose you want to display 10 to 1000 or 100 to 1000, it always give in this, always give sequence order. And repeat, want to repeat some words, want to repeat some integer number, then we use the repeat keyword. Next we have conversion. See, conversion is most of the time we use conversion, because when you're using Linq query, we always face the runtime errors. Means cannot convert from collection to generic, or generic to collection, or collection to object, like that. But end of the query or end of the expression, we always use as enumerable, as queryable, cache, to array, to dictionary, or to list. See, all this conversion, it always happen immediate execution. See, if you use, suppose student list dot where condition, apply the condition dot to list. If you dot to list, if you use, the immediate result we can be able to see that. Suppose not using the to list, the result always available in the enumerable collection. Okay, these conversions are we always do immediate execution. Okay, next handled by the button.